Ben Shephard has spent decades in front of the cameras, warm, witty, dependable, and effortlessly charming. From early mornings on television to hosting some of Britain's most beloved shows, he has always seemed grounded, steady, and wonderfully connected to the people watching at home. And beside him, through every triumph and transition, has been his wife, Annie Shephard, elegant, thoughtful, and devoted in a quiet, unwavering way. To the outside world, they were a couple who moved through life in perfect sync. But even Ben admitted recently that life still has a way of surprising you, sometimes in the most intimate, unexpected places. According to those close to the couple, everything shifted on an ordinary afternoon, the kind where Ben was at home finally relaxing after a long stretch of filming, while Annie seemed unusually thoughtful. She had been carrying something, a discovery, a truth she had been carefully preparing to share. Because Annie Shephard isn't just Ben's partner. She's a woman known for her depth, her intelligence, and her ability to handle delicate matters with remarkable grace. So when she finally asked Ben to sit down with her, he sensed immediately that this wasn't a casual conversation. Her voice was calm, steady, but there was a seriousness beneath it. Annie revealed that during recent research into her family background, a project she began for their sons, wanting to document their heritage, she uncovered long-hidden details about her lineage. Details that had been intentionally protected, quietly passed down, and never openly discussed. This wasn't ordinary family history. It was a truth shaped by years of silence, cultural expectations, and the kind of survival that forces families to bury parts of themselves to protect the next generation. Annie had uncovered a branch of her ancestry connected to a remarkable yet complicated past. People who lived through political turmoil, displacement, and deep personal sacrifice. These were ancestors who carried stories of courage and resilience, stories that had been deliberately concealed for decades. But now those stories had resurfaced, and they directly affect the identity, heritage, and future of the Shephard's two sons. When Annie finished speaking, Ben was stunned, not shaken in a painful way, but moved, overwhelmed, and deeply emotional. For years he knew Annie came from a strong, culturally rich family, but he hadn't known just how layered, complex, and powerful that heritage truly was. Ben Shephard has always been a man who feels deeply, even if he doesn't always show it publicly. And hearing the truth about Annie's lineage and what this meant for their boys hit him in a way few things ever have. This wasn't about fame. It wasn't about the entertainment world. It was about identity, legacy, and the stories that shape the people we become. Ben reportedly became quiet, reflective. He realized their sons weren't just growing up with modern opportunities and a stable, loving home. They were inheriting a legacy built on survival, bravery, and unimaginable strength. A history filled with voices that were silenced for years. Annie told Ben she didn't want the next generation to live in the dark. She believed their boys deserved to know where they truly come from, not just the polished, public-facing Shepherd side, but the side forged by endurance and heritage. And Ben agreed wholeheartedly. Those close to the couple say the revelation didn't create distance between them. It brought them even closer. Ben became noticeably more protective, Annie more open, and together they became more intentional about the kind of future they want to shape for their family. And while they haven't spoken publicly about this discovery, those around them say the Shephards carry themselves with a renewed sense of unity, a quiet, powerful closeness that wasn't there before.